Can you cook a pot roast?
I be forgetting my name.
You
Can I cook one?
Can you cook one?
Yeah, I
R&B
just
cooks?
don't. I just don't have a slow cooker, so I would have to put that bitch in the oven.
So you think you could finesse a pot roast?
This nigga acting like a pot roast is like. This nigga's acting like a pot roast is like Picasso. It's ground meat.
Don't you season it? You throw it in the cooker. You let it work.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
let it
saying,
work.
like, you know how niggas be, y'all finessing it? Like, you finessing it?
Can you make chicken fingers?
Shit, I'm not saying it's that easy, but the way I cook my shit up.
It is kind of the same shit though.
It just take longer.
It's a little longer, and you gotta throw some more seasoning on it than it.
Can you make a meatloaf?
I never tried, but I always want to make a meatloaf. I ain't gonna front.
You need ketchup and you need barbecue sauce.
I haven't had meatloaf in fucking years.
Meatloaf hit, but then sometimes it just don't. Even if it's done right, sometimes
Meatloaf
it's like,
hit.
Meatloaf
Crazy.
hit
It do, but
if you make
sometimes-
the right portions.
yeah.
Because it needs to be just the right. So it needs to be the main meal when you have it. Then it needs to be leftover, and then it needs to be the meatloaf sandwich. After that, you can't have no more meatloaf.
Meatloaf sandwich?
If there's a you never did a meatloaf sandwich?
No, I just.
It's diabolical, but it do it every time.
sound
get the
diabolical.
You don't do cheese.
Yeah, don't put. Oh,
It's just, and it's not. You don't use regular bread.
Don't put cheese
It's
in that shit.
you use a roll,
Okay.
like a
Oh, no, yeah,
like
no.
a Hawaiian roll or
Yeah,
a dinner
okay.
roll.
You just usually at first that be the side, but then you make the sandwich.
You make the sandwich after the leftovers.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
Did you say meatloaf was a side?
No, you
No,
use,
he talking
you
about
use
the-
the roll
the-
as the
the
side.
Oh, I was
so when
about
you
to
first
say-
make the meatloaf, you
I was
use
say,
the
Ray, you niggas be calling me fat. Ray,
No.
no. If he got meatloaf as a
All
side,
right. First of all, for anybody who wasn't around during the apocalyptic,
Paw Patrol,
the apocalyptic time,
apocalyptic,
apocalyptic. What am I saying? Apocalyptic.
Are
there
you okay?
go. That's it.
What was
man.
I saying? Apocalyptic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were saying a lot of
A bit
different
about the
things. Yeah.
a bit about the
You was spitting and it wasn't rhyming.
about the but apocalyptic time of where Ray was defending that a grilled cheese was a snack. I'm gonna just say this right now for all of you listeners out there. Hopefully this gets made into a clip because we like to
out
clip
Big
our
O,
shit
Big O,
now.
make it happen.
Yeah, Big O makes it happen every time. shout out that nigga.
Yeah, shout out
He
Big
make
O,
it
man.
happen for the low.
$20 a month. That's my guy.
Shout out Big Low.
Shout out Big O.
But yeah, is grilled cheese a snack or is it a meal? Because producer Ray thinks that it turns into a meal depending on how many grilled cheeses you make it. If you make it 2, then it's a meal. If you make it 1, it's a snack.
Is
But-
cereal a meal?
That's a snack.
All right. Okay.
I'm fucking with you.
He's not. He was serious.
Now you serious until he saw what we said. Ray.
I ain't gonna front.
Ray
I had
is like,
cereal
I
last
need
night.
2 bowls.
You
I
know
ain't
what
gonna
it was?
front.
He thought he was connecting with you on a fat level, and then he realized he was too
because-
fat for you.
Listen, the thing is, I'm fat, right? And I do a lot of fat shit. Like, I'll eat like 2-3 burgers. Like, I do fat shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm not the level of fat the average fat person is.
I think this is
like,
what
I
it is.
can't do certain shit.
You eat extra of meals, but
Fair.
Ray has the mentality to where meals aren't meals unless they make him full. So this nigga is like super fat. Like if he has a full meal with all sides, but that shit don't get him
Then that's a
full,
snack.
that's a snack. He was
See,
like,
that's diabolical way to
that's
look at things.
crazy.
Because, like, if I eat 2 burgers, I'm like, okay, Steve,
That-
save the other one for
Yeah,
later. Like,
like-
vibe out. Like, even if I'm still hungry,
But
which
you
most
would
of the time
still
I'm not.
consider those burgers a meal.
Yeah, that's my
you
meal,
were just
yeah.
fat for eating 2 meals.
Yeah.
Ray
fair.
would just be like, that was a meal because it was 2 burgers and not 1, and now he feels a little bit full. And that's why he's super fat. Like, Ray could look at a whole Thanksgiving plate, and if that's after he done eating, he would have grabbed some more, that first plate was a snack.
That's a crazy way to look at shit. That's scary, actually.
That's
you can't go into your 30s thinking like that, Ray.
I sound so fat, but I'm not actually that fat.
No, I look disgusted. Ray looks like just a regular guy. I look disgusted, and I think Ray eats more
He
than I
put
do.
his chicken fingers in ramen noodles. This nigga's diabolical.
I break them bitches down. Them shit's fire. Look, I take his 2 chicken fingers, chop them bitches up, boom.
I mean, I guess they do that in Japan.
But they're fried chicken cutlets, not chicken fingers. See, Steve, look at me. They're fried chicken cutlets, not chicken fingers.
Them shit's crazy.
Oh,
There's a
God.
difference.
The one time I did grilled chicken, though, that shit was also banging.
That's not as bad. That's like normal. That sounds like something you should do. A chicken finger. a pizza side.
Ray, I got a question for you.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Chicken fingers without fries, snack or meal?
Snack.
Crazy. Ray, I got a question. This is different from the snack shit. I got a question.
All
Would
right.
you eat a Luther burger?
I've had one before.
Look.
All right.
It was okay. I'm not.
Go ahead, I'm
I
gonna let
had
you
one
finish.
before. It was the most diabolical meal ever, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. But that was a one in a lifetime experience to be like, that shit was crazy. But I ain't never doing
This
it
is my
again.
problem with niggas like him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because their metabolism works, right?
Yeah.
Because I know I don't eat as much as Ray.
Yeah,
Like
I don't think
I
do either.
legitimately only eat from the hours of 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
You know, count how many hours that is. That's not
Yeah,
allowed.
That's not a lot. Yeah.
And I get full off my first meal,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm this big, right? That could be I'm just not burning the calories enough, but I should be naturally burning the calories at least to lose weight over a period of time.
Right.
Not tremendously, but over a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga I know doesn't do shit
He do be
except
chilling.
work.
He go to work.
He goes to the
stream.
gym occasionally.
He
I know
stream.
every time he goes to the gym because he puts it on Snapchat.
Also,
not very often.
Let me put it like this too. Every time we go to hoop, Ray's not there.
He's not there.
Ray's not there. And we hoop relatively frequently.
And he has a Luther burger.
Mhm.
I look like I should want a Luther burger.
Yeah, I don't.
But I think
I definitely
I
look
think
like
the
I should want
idea
one.
is disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting. That's what I was gonna say. I have a PSA to all my fellow fats. We need to learn to tone it down. Shit like Luther burgers. I see a nigga with a Pop-Tart burger. Like we need. There's
But I don't
limits
think that's
to
the fat
shit.
niggas.
We need to
That's
stop.
niggas like him. That's niggas whose souls are fat, but their body isn't.
But they always put it on us. That's what I'm saying.
Because you look like the demographic. He is the demographic. There's a difference.
I am the demographic,
It's-
but I am not the spitting
No,
image.
that's
Chief,
foul,
it's something
bro.
you learned as a black man very early in life.
Yep.
It's called profiling.
Oh, fuck. So they like, I know this nigga want a Luther burger.
But
I
it's
think
really
that's disgusting.
It's really the nigga who pointed at you that wants the Luther burger, but without
He
you
had a little-
existing,
he wipe his mouth.
yeah, without you
He like, I
existing,
know that nigga wants that.
he couldn't have it because he'd be like, "So you're the fat nigga," and then he's just unfortunate.
So I'm getting profiled as a black man,
Yeah.
and I'm profiled as a fat nigga.
Well, you are a fat nigga, but you're getting profiled as a nasty
Fat nigga.
This is the thing: fat niggas and nasty niggas, two different things.
That is true. That is
Nasty niggas, Luther
And-
burger. Fat niggas, two burgers.
true. Yeah, like two cheeseburgers. I'll bust it down. I don't care. It's me. Pizza, 2-3 slices of pizza. I'll do it, right? But the Luther burgers and shit,
I just
y'all
had,
tweaking.
I just
bro.
had some
Fat-
crazy burgers in my life, though. I ain't going front.
Fat niggas, a whole pizza. Nasty niggas, a pizza sandwich.
That shit pisses me off too.
I get a personal pizza.
Some made a.
You what, like a personal pizza on top?
No,
Personal
just
pizza
actual
on
personal.
bottom?
Nah, one personal pizza. Nah, a personal pizza does the job. That's
Burger in
Somebody
the
made a
middle.
cheeseburger sub and wrapped it in a pizza.
I seen that shit.
And I don't know if they ate it or not,
I seen that shit.
but to even do that is just disgusting.
I had a
Like, go ahead, talk, Ray. Talk.
another fat moment. This was probably about several years ago. There was a major fat boy experience. We bought like, what was it, like 2 large pizzas and mad burgers from McDonald's, and there was like a pizza cheeseburger sandwich, and I ate that shit together, and that shit was pretty wild.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. See, but
Ray gonna get diabetes before I do.
Oh no, of course.
of course,
Like I'm gonna get it. It's on the
Yeah,
way.
it's on the way.
Probably like within the next
you'll
decade.
get it. He'll lose his feet.
Like, I'll manage it.
Something gonna be going over here.
It might help. It might be a wake up call. I might lose some weight.
He'll lose his feet.
I'm not listening.
You'll have it. It'll be an annoyance.
Yeah.
He won't have those feet.
I'm losing something.
Steve, there's a difference.
No, that's full. Me and Ray, I see Ray at the hospital or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just refilling my insulin. He like, they gotta cut him off.
Cut what?
His feet.
Cut what? Is that no? That's what you.
Yeah, like, cut what? He like, they
They
gotta
gotta
go. I'm like, why did you tell us?
I'm selling my sneakers though, so like
Oh, that's terrible for a
now,
sneakerhead.
so now I can get more cheeseburger subs.
All right, Ray.
You gotta
You
do
ain't
what you
gonna learn.
Gotta do what you gotta
I'm
do.
losing weight too. Like I look better. I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't like it, but it's okay. I'm doing all
that's
right.
what it is, yeah.
He like, yeah, won't be walking around too much.
Won't be walking around too much. Wheeling and dealing.
That's crazy.
No, that's a shame.
Hopefully
You know,
neither of us get it.
The thing is, right? I know I'm big, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm big by height and by weight. That's just my existence. And I've been big a majority of my life. There was a stint where I wasn't, and I'm trying to get back to that because it's very manageable.
2019 Rick was a demon, bro.
But it is what it is, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
I know it's possible. I just don't want to do the things to do it, which I'm already starting, which is only eating from the hours of 4 to 9.
And you do go to the gym.
And I go, well, I haven't been to the gym in the last 2 weeks because I've just been like done
Yeah.
with life.
I feel you.
But
I feel you.
I'm starting back. That's what it is.
But shit, I'm not gonna lie though. From talking to you, you've been going to the gym though. Like you might have took 2 weeks off, but you've been
No,
going
I've been going
for like a few months now. So
I feel I'm progressively feeling better body wise, but I just haven't dropped the weight.
Yeah,
But
that's
the thing
fair.
is, and this is why 2019 Rick was diabolical. The way I was dropping the weight so quickly was I was only eating from the hours of 4 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to the gym every single day, whether it was raining, snowing, or just overall like below anything. I would walk to the gym every time.
Damn.
And I would get there and I would do whatever. And that's good, like on paper, right? And then I was dealing with my roommate was basically Captain America. Shout out Andy. He put me on a whole routine. He had me do like the treadmill. Then I had to do hanging crunches, which was
shit.
I had to hold the bar. And then, like, while my feet were hanging up, I had to raise my knees to my stomach as a crunch. And then he used to do it weighted. I just used the weights as a part to stand on so I could do it. And then I started doing it weighted. Diabolical. I started doing pull-ups and then just dumbbells. That's how I was doing it. That was diabolical
I'm not
workout.
prepared for the rapture or
Yeah.
the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Niggas were like, Steve, you gotta run. I'm like, hey man.
No, it's crazy.
Hey man.
Even worse than that, right? Only eating from the hours of 4 to 9 and that workout, I also gave up all sugary drinks. So the only thing I drank was water and milk. So the only thing that I could have that was outside of that was milkshakes. And I only had those few and far between. Like
Right.
milkshakes and ice creams were my snacks.
Right.
And I also gave up bread.
Oh, you
All
were
within
locked.
that
Oh, yeah.
all within that same year
Yeah,
span.
you was locked
all
in.
I had literally every day I alternated between 2 meals. A flatbread BLT from Subway and 2 tacos from Salsaritas. That one day would be the flatbread BLT, the other day would be the 2 Salsarita tacos and some chips and queso.
I think that's different though because like you were in college.
Yeah.
College is a different animal.
Yeah, no, it was
So-
either gain 15 pounds freshman 15 or get to it.
Or
And I was
drop it
like,
down, yeah.
nigga, I'm like, this is the thing. I was slightly losing weight in high school. By the time I got into college, I had got it back. And I didn't realize I got it back till I looked at a picture of myself. And I was like, who that nigga?
Oh yeah, I was fat.
And
yeah,
I was like, who that?
I gained that.
I was like, because literally there's a picture of me standing in my dorm room with I think my dad. And I was standing next to him. I was like, I got fat again? I was like, how the fuck did I get fat again? And then I just locked the fuck in.
So for me, for a couple years, like I always been fat, but I was down. I was like a decent. I was like skating with the 240, 250 for a while, and then that pandemic. Pandemic. I was eating good. I was eating crab
good, yeah.
legs. I was eating good, man.
Eating crab legs during the pandemic. Is
I was going nuts. And then DoorDash loved me. They be like, "Oh, Steve, what's good, gang?" They do.
They
all
hit you
want-
with the credits?
Yeah, I got the crowd. I was going crazy. Then like the pandemic was like dying down a little bit. No pun intended. It was going down a little bit. And I think like I weighed myself at work. And and the
shit said
scale
to be
kept
continued.
going up. I was like, "Oh, no,
Come
I thought I
back.
was 250."
You tried to like hold it. Come back.
And I was with my coworker because he weighed himself and then I weighed. I was like, God damn. He said, "You good?" I said, "That's way more than I thought it was." But now, and at that point, I think I was like 285 or something like
Yeah,
that.
you're not that anymore.
And I'm down. I'm back in the 270s. I haven't been in the 270s for like a year, some change. Not from working out. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, just
from just toning it
lack
down.
of eating.
Yeah, just toning down to eating crazy. Once I get to working out, I will say this: when I do work out and shit, I lose weight rapidly.
Okay.
So
well, you might not have that anymore.
I might not.
You might be.
No,
out your
I still
prime.
do because when I was like 290 or something, I got down to 280 in like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So it was like
a lot of
and
water
I was locked in, like walking, working out, not eating shitty food.
Yeah.
But then I was like, but cheeseburgers exist.
Delicious. Yeah.
So now I'm in the 270s. The goal is before I'm 30, I got to get down to 200 before I'm 30.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew, like I was saying, I knew I was fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying I'm not fat. Yeah, I'm just not as bad as Ray. I will say I do have my own problems. Like there's this pizza place in Buffalo, Gino and Joe's. If you ever been around, they have delicious. They have a barbecue chicken pizza that's pretty delicious, and they have a buffalo chicken pizza.
Ooh,
it's pretty delicious.
My
I knew I was
favorite.
fat, right?
You hear Ray moaning.
Yeah,
man.
no,
That nigga go crazy.
we already know how he is. But I knew I was fat when I got the barbecue chicken pizza, and you know that crust is like the crunchier crust.
Yeah.
Right. I knew I was fat when I was eating it, and I was hungry, and it was tough to eat because like it was a harder crust, and my jaw started to hurt, and I just didn't care. I was just like, I was like, I'm gonna finish this bitch. My jaw, it literally hurt to chew. And
Never give up, never what?
Yeah,
Never
never
quit.
give up, never what?
Never quit.
Never back down, never give up.
Yeah, and so I was sitting there basically like praying for the breaks between chewing when I could control it. Like nothing is making me
you coulda
chew.
stopped.
And I was over here like,
Spit it out. You could have stopped. You was like, oh man, this shit really hurts, man. I can't wait till this is over.
yeah. I was like, why did they make the crust so hard?
Well, I'm gonna still finish this motherfucker.
In high school, I was super diabolical. I definitely ate more. I don't know why I wasn't fatter in high school because I ate more then than I
Well,
do
that was
now.
the puberty mentality.
Yeah, that might have been that because
The
I would
hormone
eat-
cycles.
Remember, y'all remember Louis? I would eat 4 bacon cheeseburgers. Listen, hold on, wait. 4 bacon cheeseburgers.
Jesus Christ.
Have 2 for later. Save 2 for later. I will have a milkshake
Oh my
and
God.
a Loganberry drink.
Wait, how are you holding all that?
On Fridays, my dad would give me my like allowance or whatever the fuck and I would have my own bread from certain means. And every Friday I would go up there or I would go to Avenue's Pizza and get me a cheeseburger sub and bust that bitch down and be like, I need some sweet.
No, you're.
I can't do that shit now. If you put 4 bacon cheeseburgers, I would throw up. Because I can eat 1, maybe 2.
No.
Anything more than that, I'll throw up, bro. I can't do it. I
Eating
can't do
2 and saving 2 for later while having a Loganberry milkshake. Did you alternate between did you take a sip of the Loganberry and then took a sip of the milkshake?
No, because that
and then took a
tasted
look-
weird. I did it once. It didn't taste
Took
right.
a sip of the Loganberry and then took a sip of the milkshake.
It depends.
Or did you bust down one burger while sipping some of the Loganberry
Yeah.
and then bust down the other burger and took a sip?
That's how it go, yeah.
Yeah,
how it
we was diabolical back in
Yeah.
high school. That shit was crazy.
In high school, yeah. Or I would go to Avenues, get me a cheeseburger sub, get me something else for later.
I was an absolute grease ball back then.
Nah, bro, I don't know
Yo.
why I wasn't fatter then. I should have
Yo.
been way fatter then because I
Them
used to go
Emerson
nuts.
sandwiches were just.
Oh, I used to get 2 of them
Yeah.
hoes in the morning.
Them
I remember Mello was like,
Oh yeah.
Mello was our friend. He was like, bro, you gotta chill. Because I get the sausage, the bacon.
And the bacon.
Yo,
He's like, I'm
I
not
was-
trying to miss out on none of the flavors.
Yeah,
yo, these niggas
Be
was
like,
at me.
Ooh la la, in line. Ooh la la.
Yo, these niggas was at my neck when we was at the locker.
Oh,
I was
my
eating the bitches at my
Yeah,
locker. They was like,
at
yo,
least I
Ray,
was a
what's
little more civilized. I would go to the lunchroom.
he was like, Ray, what the fuck
Ray
is
would
going
be at
on?
his
Yo, this
locker.
shit try good though.
And if I didn't get one, I'd be like, Ray, let me get a piece. He'd be like, man, back your ass up. That's the only time Ray get aggressive.
Stay away from my Emerson
I'd be like,
sandwich.
Ray, let me get a piece, bro.
You know,
I ain't have my $5 today.
money was a lot weirder for me back then because I didn't work. right? But I also wasn't like a kid who like asked for money. Like I never asked for money from my mom unless I knew there was something I was gonna want later.
Right.
Like I didn't need pocket money, if that made any sense.
Okay.
And so I used to never get Emerson sandwiches because I used to just never have money on me, and I would never get like drinks from the corner store because I would never have money on me. And then I asked my mom, like I was just like, yeah, can I hold a 20? And then she was like, sure, because I never asked for anything, so she gave me a 20.
I thought she was gonna say she got on your bumper. Like,
No.
why don't you get a job?
No,
nigga?
that's crazy.
If I never asked you before,
My sister
Yeah.
did
And
that
you
shit
hopped
to
on
me.
my
That shit
bumper?
was terrible.
Oh, that's fine.
I only got a job. I got a job my junior year of high school at the mall. Shout out to Isaiah to put me on.
That's when
Black Magic
Black Magic.
Productions.
And that was when the corner store was gang. I used to have Arizona, like, yo, this was the crazy maneuver, right? Go to the corner store.
Yep.
I used to buy like 5 Arizonas, put them on my backpack, bring them home, throw them in the fridge. I always got Arizona now. It was like magic to me. I was like, wait, if I buy 5 now, I can spread those out throughout the week.
Yeah.
When I'm just like, I could just buy one every day. It was like,
could
no,
just
but if
buy
I
one.
buy 5 now,
Just grab that.
and
bitch
then
in
I
the
buy
morning.
5 the next day, and the next day it's called Infinite Arizonas.
Yeah, I was
Still paying
diabolical.
$15 though, for Arizona.
Arizonas.
$15 on Arizona's is great. A week is great.
And-
That's a crazy budget.
No, but then this was
But we was busting Arizona's
even
down
crazier
back
than
then.
that.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
After high school, I went to UB. UB used to have a CVS on the campus.
Okay.
They don't have that anymore. They used to have a deal: 2 Arizonas, $1.50.
I should have went to
Hold on.
I should have went to
Hold on.
college. They would have.
I was in there like band for band.
band for band.
Man for man.
Band for band with the
Nah,
cashier.
nah,
I was
listen.
like, wait, the $1.50 Arizonas is back.
Listen,
band
if
for
I
band.
would have been in school and they would have been running that, all my bread would have been on Arizona. I was like, we up. I'm gonna flip
I
these.
was like this.
joints.
I was like, please, please. I was like, let me get all those.
Let me
Please.
get all them joints. I would have been flipping them. I'm like, this a bargain. I'm flipping these joints. I'm going to Buff State, so it's not on the same campus. I'm flipping these
Yo,
joints.
that shit really crazy, you know, just like having your first job and shit, you starting to get money, and then your main area where your school at is fucking downtown, and then when you get out, it's just nothing but food all the way straight down. It's just like,
That's
I didn't even think of it like that.
I didn't think of it like that, but it's
You
a
don't
fact.
ever
like,
think about it.
When
You-
you got bread on you, you a teenager, and you just like,
When I started working in high school, Chippewa, I didn't eat anything on Chippewa. I didn't eat gyms like that. I didn't eat. The only
We
thing I had
didn't,
from
no.
gyms
me.
that was you.
Yeah,
the only
Ray
thing I
was the
had,
gyms guy
yeah, the
back
only
in
thing
the
I
day.
had from gyms was the chicken finger dinners, the 5-finger dinners. That's the only thing I used to get from gyms, and I used to not even get that often. The only thing I would get consistently when we got out of school was Gino and Joe's, and you had to walk all the way down, make a
I was the only old nigga saying, why
Yeah,
don't we
make
just go
a
to
right.
Prima's?
And
And
we
y'all
was
would be
like,
like,
Prima.
I'm like, they not that bad, bro. I used to fuck with them because me and my dad would order from there.
Nah.
And the shit was good. I was like, bro, we might as well just go there instead of walking all the way
No,
to
the
Gino's.
go-to combination was to go down,
Go to Gino's.
go to Gino's, past the corner store, grab something to drink,
Yeah.
go to Gino's, and then get the pizza, and then just sit and either
And
eat the
talk
pizza
shit
there
or take it with us,
take
yeah.
it home right on the train. I used
Or
to,
Subway. We used to, me and Mello used to go to
yeah,
Subway.
y'all used to
every
do
morning.
Subway.
Yeah.
I used to not
Yeah,
do Subway.
nah.
Y'all used to get the
When Emerson was too
artists and
expensive.
subs or whatever.
Because Emerson started bumping up their prices.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, guys. Because one time I went in there, I got my usual. They was like $7.50. I said $7.50.
I was
I said
still
last week
copping
this was
them
$5.
$5.
I was still copping them
Do they
joints.
still do Emerson sandwiches?
I went there. This was
Yes.
a minute ago. I went there. This was like maybe a year or two ago. I went up there and got me an Emerson sandwich just for old time's sake. It wasn't the same. It was okay, but I was like, these joints ain't hitting like back in
Well,
the
all
day.
those people graduated.
Yeah, so it's
That's
new
what the
kids.
passion was.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The new kids just going to school. They don't really
they
care.
don't care about the cooking.
Niggas
Emerson
don't be
about to just be a trade school.
No, for
They say fuck that culinary shit.
Niggas do not be cooking no.
no, they don't. They don't because it was not hitting the same. It was okay, but it wasn't the same.
We have
Yeah. R&B R&P moves, R&P groove, ayy. Yeah, I've been in the R&P mood, ayy. Oh yeah, ayy. Oh yeah, ayy. R&P mood.